that time of year. Apparently, new cars don't come with a jack. So we got this car a couple of weeks ago, and normally when I've bought cars before, there's always been a jack in the car so I can change tires when the winter comes. But apparently newer cars today don't come with a jack, so I had to buy a new jack. It's called a jack in English, isn't it? So Canon just released a new firmware update for the Canon M50. And what's special about this firmware update is that it came in a whole new body. But to avoid any confusion, Canon made this new M50 body look exactly just like the old one. And the best part of it all, this new body is only going to cost you $599 US. How great is that? Yeah. And this new firmware, it's going to be called the Canon M50 Mark II. Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Roger, and on this channel we talk about cameras, tech gear and videography. And if this is something that you're interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you like this video, click that thumbs up button too. Now, it's been a long time since I've done this intro, YouTube intro, and asked you to click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell and click that thumbs up button too. So if you do that during this video, please let me know in the comment section down below if it was because I asked you to do this in the intro, or if you liked this video and you had done that nonetheless. It would be interesting to know. So I think we need to talk about the newly released Canon M50 Mark II. I think this was probably the most anticipated mirrorless camera in 2020. I mean, the number of YouTube videos with the topic of rumored specs on this camera has just been enormous. People that's been using the Canon M50 has been looking forward to trading that camera in to a new and better camera with better specs. But is the Canon M50 Mark II a better camera than the first M50? After all the videos already posted on YouTube about this topic, I guess you already know the answer to this question. But another interesting question about this newly released Canon M50 Mark II is this a logical step in the evolution of the Canon M50? And on this question, I think the answer is yes. And stay with me for a second and hear me out. So what did people actually want in a new M50 Mark II? Well, people wanted a new upgrade to the sensor, people wanted a 32.5 megapixel sensor like the one in the Canon M6 Mark II, people wanted dual card slots, people wanted 4K without any crop, people wanted at least 120 frames per second in full HD with dual pixel autofocus. and maybe being able to record sound in that mode. People wanted no 30-minute recording limits, and Canon, if you ever watch this video, the 30-minute recording limit, you don't have to put that in the cameras anymore, because that law, that's long gone. You don't have to put a 30-minute recording limit in your new cameras. So what did we actually get in the Canon M50 Mark II? Well, actually we got the same camera that we already had, with some new updates, minor updates. We got the same body, we got the same sensor, we got the same crop in 4K, we got basically the same everything, except we now can shoot in a vertical mode and we have better autofocus. And autofocus, that's great, but Canon, if you're gonna do something about the autofocus, make sure that your camera can recognize glasses, because neither the Canon M6 Mark II or my old Canon M50 or my EOS R recognize my face or my eyes when I have these glasses on. And you can see, if I do this, oh no, now it got my face. So if you're gonna do something about the autofocus, make sure your cameras can recognize the eyes with glasses on. So, did we have too high hopes for the Canon M50 Mark II? Hopes of a camera with mid-range specs with the price of a budget camera? No, I don't think that was realistic to hope for. Companies want to make money, and they want you to pay more and more money for better features. Did we have too high hopes for the Canon M50 Mark II? Why didn't they upgrade it more? Why didn't they give it more features? To answer this, I think we have to go from a mindset of a camera user and into the mindset of a camera production company. The first Canon M50 has been an entry-level mirrorless camera. And I think that Canon's thoughts of the M50 is that it's still going to be an entry-level mirrorless camera for first-time buyers, and not an upgrade for people that already have the M50. If you as an M50 owner want to upgrade, there are cameras for you to upgrade to, like the Canon M6 Mark II, or the Canon EOS RP, or the Canon EOS R. And I think that's what Canon wants you to do. Doing things like they've done now makes it so that a first-time buyer of a mirrorless camera gets to buy a Mark II of an already popular camera. And for those that want to upgrade, Canon has cameras for that. Logically, from the company's side, this was a smart thing to do in order for them to still sell a buttload of Canon M50s. But how could all these rumors that we heard of before the release of the Canon M50 be this wrong? We were told that we might get a 32.5 megapixel camera, we were told that we might get a 4K without a crop, and so on. How could all these rumors be totally wrong? Well, I think that these rumors might be true, but not for the M50 Mark II, but for the new Canon M7 that's going to be released at the end of this year or at the beginning of next year. That's my thoughts on Canon's mindset and why they did as they did. And was this a logical thing for them to do? Yes, I believe it was. That's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you got something out of it, please hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, please click that subscribe button and that notification bell too. Then you will get a notification every time I come up with a new video. So, that's it for this week. Maybe I will see you in another video. Bye.